Last video we fixed up and cleaned up all the little spots in the driver's side wheel well. Now today we're going to get what we can get in here. We're going to re-weld that patch in the corner so it's welded on both sides. We're going to get that rusty piece of metal out of there. There's a couple in there that has to be cleaned up. We're going to clean that shelf up, and the piece below it we have to hammer and dolly it in place and weld that shelf up. All right, that's today's mission. This is a leftover piece from a cut and butt. You can only do them when you can get behind it to get the piece. And we gotta get our little air grinder over here. We have to clean this area up with the grinders and get rid of the pieces that we don't need there before we start repairing. Okay, we can start welding her up. Okay, now we got to get on the inside there. So we're going to move everything around. Before we go over there, I have a spot here. A little coat hanger in there. A big gap. We'll get it. Okay, now we can move over to the other side. That's one area I don't believe I have to weld from the inside. It's all good, solid penetration. I'm going to weld up this flange. Okay, I'm going to just grind the top to them a little bit, and that'll be done. Okay, I gotta figure what we're gonna do next. When you put new sections in like this, they usually don't have the holes for the heat or Bakelite. So you have to drill the holes and weld the nuts on the other side. The first time I did this, I left them out and I put the body back on the chassis. Well, it was a complete nightmare to get them back in. So a subscriber of mine, Philip, who helps me out with quite a bit of ideas here and there, he suggested that I don't forget to do that ahead of time. And he's absolutely right. So I'm doing it now, and I hope to pass it on to you guys to save you a lot of trouble. Because if you don't put them in now, when it's on there, it's the torsion bar that runs across gets in the way, and the flange don't want to fit over. It's just a big hassle. You don't want to go through that if you can help it. So make sure before you marry the body and the frame back together that you have these in place, and then you can put them together. They don't come, like I said, with the holes drilled or the nuts on the other side. So you have to make sure you do that ahead of time. And there's a flat side to this. This is called a Bakelite for the heating. And there's a flat side. That's the side you want to keep towards your torsion bar. This one By the way, if you break these Bakelites, they're kind of pricey. They're a little tough to get, but I think they go for like about 39 to 49 bucks a piece, somewhere in that range, because I did break one once and did have to replace it. And of course, I did have sticker shock. Okay, I have them both Bakelites tightened in. Now I got to go on the other side and weld the nuts onto the body section. There's the nuts I gotta weld. I'm gonna weld them up and then I'll show you, because I'm holding the camera. I can't do that and weld. Here's where we stand so far. I'm wire brushing and getting all that tar and stuff out from underneath the package, and I'm gonna do the rear apron and everything back here I'm gonna do. I'm done with the welding, and I'm cleaning everything real good, but I'm not filming it because it's just boring cleaning that tar. And when I'm all done with the cleaning, I'll come back and show you what's next. Here's what I'm using to remove some tar and dirt and grime from underneath. I don't wear my shield. Now I'm going to use this in some of the hard to get at places. Done removing the rust and all the tar and oil and dirt. Bottom came out beautiful. Next I'm going to do the front. Then I'm going to flip it over on the other side. Make any weld repairs and rust repairs need to be done there. And then I'm going to strip the whole body down and put it in epoxy primer. And the underneath, I'll be putting in POR 15. But before I put the primer on or the POR 15, I'll be OSPO in the whole body. Underneath, on top, everything. Okay, don't forget, enjoy your project and have a nice weekend. This is Dave from Dave & Buster's. Please come back and watch more. And hit the like button and share or whatever, and leave a comment. It all helps the channel. And of course, I'm trying to get out there and make my channel a little bigger. With your help, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great weekend.